Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, David here, and welcome back to another video. Happy New Year. If you haven't seen my latest news episodes where I wished you guys a Happy New Year, well, here you go. I wish you all the best for 2025, and thank you all so much for your continued support. Now, let's get right into it. Of course, today's video is me speculating again. That's what we love to do here on the channel, and I think I have a good idea of when Atlus could reveal their next game. Now, obviously, everything that I'm going to talk about in today's video, nothing's confirmed. It's me speculating and having fun. That being said, I think there's good reasons to believe that we're going to see the next project from Atlus very soon, sooner than you may think too. So if you didn't know, which I doubt if you're watching today's video, but still, let me put the table here. Atlus, we don't know what's next for them. We don't know what's their next game. We don't know what's the next Persona game. We don't know if there's going to be another Metaphor thing, DLC, re-release. We have no idea. SMT. What about the Raiden port that was leaked a while back that we reported on in an Atlus news episode? What's going on? So we don't know what's going on, and that never happens. So I was kind of debating whether or not Atlus was going to show something late 2024 at, let's say, the Game Awards or something like that, and obviously that didn't happen. Atlus is going to have game releases in 2025. I highly suggest you guys check out my latest news video where I reported on Atlus, which talked, and their developers, they talked about a bunch of stuff. They want to show games. People at Team Maniacs, the SMT team specifically, they talked. They said that they want to show their next game. They want to show something. They are working on games and they need to show them. I'm thinking this month, you guys. I'm thinking January. There's a good chance that we see what's next for Atlus, that we see a game reveal. And there's two possibilities of where/when they could reveal the game, both in January. There's two options. The first one would be Nintendo. Now, if you're not a Nintendo fan, let me make this quick for you. There's a ton of rumors surrounding the Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo confirmed last year that they are going to reveal during this fiscal year ending in March the Nintendo Switch successor. In 2017, when Atlus revealed the Nintendo Switch, they had a big presentation in January where they showed the system and where they showed what games they have for it and also what third-party developers have for their new system. So there's a lot of people expecting/hoping for such a show to happen this month in January. There's 3 months left for Nintendo to show the system, and I think there's a solid chance that it could happen this month, or at least that's what fans and insiders and everyone is speculating about. So why am I talking about this? Well, if you were there back in January of 2017 during the Nintendo Switch event presentation, Atlus showed up, and Atlus showed up big time with the announcement, the first worldwide reveal of Shin Megami Tensei 5, which back then was just named the next numbered installment in the Shin Megami Tensei series. I think there's a good chance, I think there's a very good chance that Atlus is going to show up at this next Nintendo event, if there's one, right? Because Nintendo could just drop a trailer and then that's it. We don't know for months what's going to happen. But when Nintendo has their first event, first presentation, first Nintendo Direct talking about the Switch 2, Atlus is going to show up. They did it in January of 2017. I think there's a good chance they do it in January of 2025. So I think that's a fair prediction. Again, if you're not keeping up with Nintendo stuff, Atlus revealed a ton of games in Nintendo Directs and Nintendo Showcases. So other than SMT5, they also revealed Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD and Catherine Full Body, the Switch port, during Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcases. Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE Encore, the Wii U port, was revealed in a Nintendo Direct. So was Unicorn Overlord and Etrian Odyssey HD Collection. When it comes to Persona, Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royal ports at the end of the Persona 25th anniversary were all revealed in Nintendo Directs. So Atlus and Nintendo, it works. They work hand in hand, and their games are doing great on the platform. So I think there's a very good chance that we're gonna see during the Nintendo event that is going to happen early 2025, potentially this month if it's the Switch 2 reveal, that we're going to see some sort of Atlus game reveal. If it's the Switch 2, if it's the Switch 2 presentation like they did in 2017 in January, I think we can expect something a little bigger. The next SMT game to be teased, I think is a possibility. If they do a new spin-off for Shin Megami Tensei, I think that's also a possibility. If it's a Nintendo Direct, let's say they do a final Nintendo Direct for the Nintendo Switch before the Switch 2 reveal, then I would expect something smaller. Maybe Vanillaware in this next game, or maybe the Raito Kuzunoha HD remaster that leaked on Steam in September of last year. This is a Nintendo Direct type of announcement to me, so I definitely think that whenever we see Nintendo saying that, hey, the Switch 2 presentation, or hey, Nintendo Direct, I think there's a very, very good chance that we see Atlus show up. Now, at the beginning of the video, I said, you guys, there's two options for when Atlus would reveal their next game. Nintendo was the first one, Microsoft and Xbox is the second option, in my opinion. If you didn't know, Atlus and Sega and Microsoft, with the Xbox team, they are working hand in hand as well. So in recent years, they have this partnership where Microsoft and Xbox, they get the exclusive marketing rights to a bunch of their games. And it made Atlus reveal a bunch of games during Xbox showcases. It all started in June of 2022 when Atlus revealed ports during the 25th anniversary of Persona for Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 Golden, and Persona 5 Royal. These three ports were revealed during the June E3 event in 2022. Three big games, Persona ports, right? And Xbox, they had the marketing deal for this. The next E3, which was Summer Games Fest in 2023, Atlus revealed Persona 5 Tactica, Persona 3 Reload, and Metaphor ReFantazio all at once during the Microsoft Gaming Showcase. Xbox and Microsoft fans are very, very excited for an event which is rumored to happen in January of 2025. If it is indeed a thing, I think there's a good chance that Atlus will show up with a reveal of some sort. An Xbox developer showcase, an Xbox game showcase, an Xbox preview showcase, partner showcase, however they call them. They had an event, a developer event in January of 2024 at Microsoft. I think there's a good chance we see it again, especially since Microsoft has a lot of games that they have to date and we don't know when they're going to release. So I think there's a good chance that we either see a Switch 2 presentation or a Microsoft event in January, and I think there's a solid chance that Atlus is going to show up at one of these two events, maybe both. If we don't see any of them in January, I think there's a good chance that we see a smaller type of show for Nintendo, which would be like a partner showcase or a direct mini or something, and then Atlus could reveal something a little smaller there, and we see Atlus again show up with something bigger during the Switch 2 big presentation and reveal. So that's what I'm thinking, you guys. I have a lot of opinions on this. I think my theories here make a lot of sense. What can we expect from these show? I mean, again, for Nintendo, I had my ideas. When it comes to Xbox, I think it's really out there. I mean, it could be Persona 6. If Microsoft decided that, hey, we're dropping the bag and we want Persona 6 to be marketed by Microsoft and Xbox. We want the marketing rights for this game. We're going to reveal it at one of our showcases. They have the money to do so, and I don't think Atlus would be able to decline such an offer. So I don't even think it's unfair to expect a Persona 6 to be revealed at an Xbox show. Hell, Reload was, Tactica was, and freaking Metaphor, their first new IP in over a decade, that was re-revealed. After being first revealed as Project ReFantasy in 2015, they re-revealed it in 2023 as Metaphor during an Xbox show. So everything's possible when it comes to Xbox shows, in my opinion. And then, of course, when you look at Nintendo, there's just a ton of history. So I think it's totally fair to expect an Atlus logo to show up during a trailer or something. So let me guys know what you think on this one. So as always, I'm trying to be the #1 source of Atlus news. So if you're into that kind of stuff, please consider subscribing. If you enjoyed today's video, a thumbs up also helps people find my channel. I would really appreciate that. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you for watching. Bye.